This is the timeless story of the Great Pyramid of Giza, a structure that has captured the human imagination for millennia. Its shape recognized the world over. With it come fantastic tales about its origins and purpose, suggesting a place of impenetrable secrets, ancient curses, forgotten technologies, or perfection so otherworldly it must be beyond human hands. But this exploration separates persistent myths from established facts in clear language to understand the truth and why the Great Pyramid is so profoundly special. A silent sentinel over modern Cairo, a monument to a Nile civilization that flourished. The evidence points to skilled, paid Egyptian laborers, well-fed, cared for, and honored. The Great Pyramid's age is almost difficult to comprehend. It was built during Egypt's Old Kingdom, specifically the 4th dynasty, around 2560 BC. To put it in perspective, when Julius Caesar visited Egypt, the pyramid was already ancient, over 2.5 millennia old. It witnessed the rise and fall of empires, long before many nations existed. It predates Stonehenge and stood 1,000 years before Troy fell. Its size is staggering, roughly 2.3 million blocks, the base spanning about 13 acres. Most are limestone, some are granite. The average block weighs about 2.5 tons, like a large car. Some interior granite blocks weigh up to 80 tons. Its footprint could fit several big stadiums. It was the tallest human-made structure for nearly 4,000 years, until Lincoln Cathedral in the 14th century. The four sides align almost perfectly to the cardinal points: north, south, east, and west, with an error of only a tiny fraction of a degree. This required astronomy and sophisticated surveying techniques. Side lengths differ by only a few centimeters, still baffling to engineers today. Immense age, colossal size, breathtaking precision, not a random pile of stones but masterful engineering. One sensational myth claims aliens built the Great Pyramid. Proponents say its precision and scale were unattainable for ancient humans, suggesting extraterrestrial engineers, perhaps as a landmark, a power plant, or a beacon. They point to astronomical alignments and mathematical properties as evidence, but there is no archaeological evidence, no alien tools, no alien inscriptions, and no alien artifacts at Giza. The evidence points to human hands and minds. Another entrenched myth: vast armies of slaves built the pyramids. Modern archaeology debunks it. Excavations of workers' villages and tombs reveal skilled Egyptian crews. They were organized into professional gangs with identities and pride. Skeletons show medical care for injuries. Their graves were honored near the sacred pyramid. They were fed prime meat, bread, and beer. A valued workforce, not a disposable one. Tales whisper of vast secret chambers filled with gold. Pharaohs were buried with valuables, but the Great Pyramid was likely looted in antiquity. Passages bear scars of early intrusions. The granite sarcophagus was found empty. New finds are possible, but a vast, untouched treasure hoard is romantic fantasy, not scientific probability. Speculative theories recast it as observatory, water pump, or energy source, but ignore the funerary evidence. Giza is a necropolis, the Great Pyramid its monumental tombic centerpiece. The construction was a national project, a monumental undertaking requiring immense organization and skill. The builders were free Egyptian citizens. Many were farmers who worked during the annual Nile flood, when fields were underwater and farming paused. This civic service functioned like taxation. Workers were housed, fed, and paid in rations. Crews had names, like the Friends of Khufu and the Drunkards of Menkaure, evidence of camaraderie and identity. Most core limestone came from a quarry just south of the pyramid. Copper chisels and stone hammers cut channels. Wooden wedges were soaked to split blocks cleanly. Fine Tura limestone for the casing crossed the Nile by boat. Granite for internal chambers traveled from Aswan on flood-season barges. Workers hauled blocks on sleds over wetted sand to reduce friction. Simple, effective engineering. Experiments confirm the right moisture can have the pulling force required. Lifting methods are debated. Leading ideas involve straight, spiral, or internal ramps. With ramps, levers, and ropes, crews positioned each block with painstaking precision. Over roughly 20 years, organization and skill achieved a masterpiece. The Great Pyramids served as a tomb for Pharaoh Khufu of the 4th dynasty. The pharaoh, divine intermediary, sustained cosmic order, Mayat, through safe passage to the afterlife. More than a burial, it was a resurrection machine, an engine to launch the king to join Ra across the sky. Set on the Nile's west bank, the land of the setting sun and the dead, the complex included queen pyramids, boat pits, a mortuary temple, and a causeway to a valley temple, every element serving royal rebirth. Within lie the subterranean chamber, the queen's chamber, and the king's chamber, a stark room of red granite housing a great lidless sarcophagus. Passages were sealed with enormous granite plugs to protect the king's eternal peace. Every detail safeguarded the body and empowered the soul. Together, architecture and ritual formed a sacred machine for resurrection, designed to secure the pharaoh's eternal life. Though likely plundered, discoveries within reveal construction and purpose. The sarcophagus is wider than the passage, proof it was set during construction. Above, relieving chambers distribute weight and preserve graffiti, direct evidence of the original crews. The Grand Gallery's corbelled design and wall slots likely helped control massive granite plugs, an engineering marvel. In 2017, Mography revealed a large hidden void above the Grand Gallery, its purpose still unknown. Non-invasive science keeps opening new chapters without harming the monument. Today, the Great Pyramid stands as a symbol of human potential and achievement. It shows what collaboration, meticulous planning, and perseverance can accomplish, without computers, cranes, or power tools. They quarried, transported, and lifted millions of tons with astonishing precision. It is a time capsule, a stone document linking us to real people, their beliefs, society, and daily lives. Not aliens, not slaves, but skilled, dedicated humans. With simple tools and clever engineering, they built a monument that endures, and it is ours to study, protect, and pass on. Subscribe to Eternal Echoes for more such stories of ancient times.